Alright, we are going to do the Atwood's Machine Lab. So we're going to set up for Atwood's Machine here. If I scroll down here on the Atwood's Machine page, I'll actually see a list of what's required for the masses. So here I've highlighted it. Looks like I need a hanger with 50 grams, 20 grams, and 7 washers. And then I need a second hanger with 3 washers and 100 grams. Down in the cabinet here, you will find these items. A black piece of cardboard. Well, maybe I've changed the color by now. There's a stand, an A-frame stand. There's a long pole, and there's a short pole. We really don't need this length, but it's what I have available. We have a right angle clamp right here, and a right angle clamp right here, and the orientation of this right angle clamp is important. So it's going up away from the edge of the table on the top and going straight down, or actually, sorry, off to the side here. Inside the drawer, we are looking for a nice piece of string that is a certain length. You can kind of see the length here. Yeah, see how certain I am about that length. We don't want it too long because this is going to be our pulley system, and we don't want these pulleys getting anywhere near the floor, the dropping masses, excuse me. Also in the drawer, we should have 2 clips made of paper clip. These are our mass hangers. I'd like you to study how this looks, because if you can't find 2, then you need to make some new mass hangers. Okay, little very sharp turn up here with a little bit of an extension, and then a nice little design on the bottom that will receive the masses. In the back of the room, or maybe they're in the front of the room, there should be a box of jumbo size paper clips, and that's the right size to make these mass hangers. So now we're going to get out those masses requested. We need a 20 gram, a 10 gram, a 50, a 20. I was looking at that thinking, nope, yeah, they're not written on here. There's 50, 20, and 100. You can see the relative heights there. And then I'm going to pull out, I think I needed 10 washers. Eight, 9, 10 washers. And yeah, I'll probably forget something, but that's what we need there. Oh, yeah, I've already forgotten something. We need the Photogate. There's 2 types of Photogates. This is one type. And we also need a pulley. And we need a pulley on a pole that's threaded on the other end. This is the other type of Photogate, and this is the one I'm going to set up right now because it has some, well, it's just a little bit different. The wire for this larger Photogate is not attached, so we'll attach that with like a phone or Ethernet plug. So I'm going to put this Photogate back in. There should only be one Photogate at a table. I simply brought them both here to show you both types. So now let's see how this looks when I point it there. So this pulley system here we're going to put together, but first we have to put the Photogate in between. So we do this, and we simply spin the pole and make this side real tight where we put the Photogate. And things aren't lined up, but that's okay. We'll do that later. Then I'm going to position my system here, but I have to be aware of where my wire is going to come out. I don't want my wire to cross over where the string is going to be flying. And so I'm going to take my wire input and put it down there facing downward. And then I'm going to move my system all the way this way, as close as I can, with still being able to turn this clamp, keeping this pulley vertical. So I don't want this pulley twisted in any particular direction. This one's at the wrong orientation. We'll fix that in a minute. Now I'm going to insert this plug into here and carefully bring it up over this clamp so it doesn't have any chance of falling this way into the falling masses. So it's just going to gently sit right there. And then this goes over here to the interface box and plugs into channel 1. And while I'm here at the interface box, I want to bring over the mass balance and position that near the system because they're going to need to measure these masses. Next I want to set up my two masses, and I guess we're not looking in the right direction anymore. So I've got 3 washers and 100 grams on one system. So there's my 3 washers, and here's my 100 gram. And on the other system I have 50, 20, and then 7 washers. And they're going to be moving the washers, so I put those on last. So there's my 50, there's my 20, and then here's my 7 grams. Excuse me, 7 washers. And these are precision washers, you'll see. And purchased at, well, these were purchased at Home Depot or Lowe's. So there's my masses set up, and then I like to just put the string, fold it up twice maybe, and just put it right here next to the masses. Okay, so the string's just laying there. Oh, now we've got to set up our pulley system. So I want to loosen this one. I'm gonna maybe need some pliers, maybe not, depending on how tightly it was done last time. And I want to line this up vertically and then tighten this screw down. Oops, I went the wrong way. Tighten the screw down against the pulley, and then I simply hold the pulley and use my pliers to tighten the screw. Don't crank it down too much, but just enough that the system is going to stay stable during the experiment. It's very important that with this clamp here and with this wire here and this Photogate, that your string system with 2 masses is never going to intercept or hit anything. Okay, that's very, very important here. That's how to set up for one dimension, Atwood's machine.